everyone, this is Judy with JLB Crafts, and today we're going to be planning in my social media dashboard planner. So let's get started. We're going to do some watercoloring today. So what I thought I would do this week, I have these fun little coffee cups, Halloween coffee cups. I've had them for quite a long time, either last Halloween or the Halloween before, and they're scented, so but I honestly have no idea where I got them. I've also always loved the creaky old haunted leafless Halloween looking tree. So what I want to do, and this is a little test that I did, I just used some watercolors that I got. I think I spent less than $2 on this set in the back to school section. I'm going to just mix some dark colors. I don't like that these branches are separate colors, but I'm going to mix some separate colors and come up with a tree that kind of takes up this part of the page. And I have already planned on this side, so I don't want to watercolor directly on the page, and I would normally use whiteout to cover up several of these things anyway. So what I thought I would do, this is a full sheet of sticker paper. What I'm going to do is cut this to about the size I want and watercolor directly on this sheet. And then I'll let it dry and I'll come back and we'll actually use it to plan. So let's get going. I'm going to pull out my paper trimmer and start by cutting this down to size so I don't end up like I did over here with a tree that is just absolutely massive and bigger than I want. So it looks like if I trim this to about here, that'll be the right height. And I am not an artist. I like to say my husband is the artist and I'm the craft. My husband arts and I craft. So that'll do for the height, and then we'll go ahead and trim this side to the right width. And I can cut that off a little bit. Always save your scraps. You never know when you're going to need a little piece of white sticker paper to cover something up. Now what I am, however, going to do though is kind of pull this tree motif, just the ground portion. See how I brought the ground down into this corner just to kind of tie it across the page. And I am going to go ahead and paint right on the page because I haven't gotten to next week yet. And if it soaks all the way through or ruins it, that's okay. I can Franken-plan that. So put this away. I'm going to just grab a little well-used piece of wax paper to lay over my desk. I'm going to get rid of these for now. Actually, I need to keep this one. And so what I found yesterday in my experimentation that worked the best was just to mix several of these dark colors. The brown, the maroon, the black, a little bit of really dark green and blue. And just kind of mix those. So I've just got a little tray here with some water. I'll grab my paintbrush. And I'm just going to mix up a nice thick dark color. And since we're doing this on a separate piece of sticker paper, if we don't like how it turns out, we don't have to use it. We can try again. So I'm just going to try to get some nice thick colors here. Again, I am not an artist. Oh, that one's kind of purple. I don't pretend to be. My husband, however, definitely is a professional artist as a second career, and he is really enjoying it. So he may give me a pointer every once in a while, but nothing major. This does definitely feel more crafty to me than the kind of art that he does, so get a little green in there. I just want a nice thick color, and I want to get enough paint in here to paint the whole thing so that, as you saw from my example that I did, the color kind of morphed and changed, and I actually don't really want that to happen. So, okay, so I got this nice and mixed. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to come across the bottom and just wiggle. I don't think there's a technical term. And I definitely want to come right up and punch right through what's going on here. And of course, I did not judge how much paint I would need, and I am already running out. So let's keep adding. Give me, if you are watching this and you are more of an artist than I obviously am, and you have pointers, please feel free to drop them in the comments below. I probably will be doing things like this in the future, and I am always open to any sort of pointers or constructive criticism, anything to make this process quicker and easier, and to help with the results. Okay, let's keep going. Hopefully that color isn't too different. Nah, that matches pretty well. Okay, so I definitely want to bring across a branch across the top. And a couple more branches down lower. And you'll see where I'm going with this after it dries when we start playing with the stickers. I think there's a cat hair in there. I kind of like, so what I want to try to do is get some thinner branches coming out. And I'm just, like I said, making it all uneven and kind of wiggly. One more. More paint! Okay. All right. I like it. I think that'll work. Okay, the last thing I want to do, so we're going to let that dry. I also, though, do want to go ahead without smearing all of this onto the back of my other page. Try to get to a little bit more of a clean spot. And like I said, I just want to try to bring a tiny little bit of this down across the other side here to try to tie them together. So we just kind of bring the tree across and down, and I might be totally ruining the other side of the page. I don't know, we'll find out. I do use most of this side of the page, so I don't want to bring the actual tree limbs across. I just want to kind of tie this in a little bit. All right, so I think that's it. I think I just want to taper this a little bit more. Okay, so that's it. I am going to let this dry, and I'll be back. All right, welcome. Okay, welcome back everyone. So this is where we're at. I did have to paint this side a second time. It dried, I think because they're different papers. This one's sticker paper. This one absorbed the color a little bit differently and it was quite a bit lighter, so I went ahead and painted it a second time, which, since I was using a mixture of colors, made it look a little different. But I think once it's spread across black rings and decorated, I'm not even going to notice, so I'm not too worried about it. So we're going to start by peeling this off the sticker paper. If I can get it started. There we go. And just putting it right in the corner here. One shot at that. Okay. And then before I forget, I'm just going to go ahead. And this did incidentally bleed through quite a bit, but I already have a plan to do something different with this page next week. I'm actually going to cover it in black paper and plan on using gel pen all week to write, which is really cool if you've never tried it. I hope you'll join me for that plan with me, so you can see how that one turns out. And as always, on that one especially, after the pen is going to be exciting to see, and you can see that on my social, on my Instagram at jlbcrafts.com, just like my YouTube here. So let's go ahead and punch this so that that's taken care of. I've only got two that stuck this time. I've heard that if you punch through wax paper, it helps with the sticking, and that if you punch through tin foil, it will help sharpen. I have not tried either one, so if you have, let me know in the comments below and maybe I'll give it a shot. So I kind of am wishing I hadn't gone up higher on one side than the other, but we can come up with a way. We can use whiteout or some other way to fix that after the fact if I really hate it by the end. So these are our coffee cups that I said I wanted to use, and I'm gonna try to pick up. I went through and went ahead and pulled some stickers to pick up on this, the lime green and the orange and this lighter purple. And this is actually, I don't know if you can tell on camera, this is actually a really, really dark purple. It probably looks black. And so I'm going to actually take advantage of that looking black and work some black into the spread. So to start, I like these to cover these up. I don't use these as errands and to buy. I actually use them as just to-do lists. So I'm going to go ahead and cover those up. I have the student book from a couple years ago, and I thought that this lime green is close enough that it's going to look pretty nice. And then I also liked that this light purple was close enough. So I just am looking for, let me grab my tweezers, like remember and to do, or important and remember, something like that. So let's go ahead and go with remember. I'll put this one over here. So this is my social media planner. Typically I use this side for just general things that I need to accomplish throughout the week. Social media planning, generic. So, and let's go ahead and do important on the other side. And then this one has to do with things I need to accomplish to get all of my posts done for the week. And I see that one's up a little higher because I wanted to clear that first bullet point. So I'm going to move this one up so that they're equal. So this is a palette knife. I ordered it off of Amazon, and I will put the link in the description box. But I love it for helping lift stickers. It's just absolutely fantastic for that. So put this one just slightly above the line. Voila. Okay. Set that one aside. So the next thing I want to do is go ahead and place some of these pumpkin sticker or these coffee stickers. And coffee does grow on trees, just lattes don't. But that's okay, we're just having fun with this kind of theme. Switch, I'm going to angle this one just a little bit to the right to try to maximize my writing space. And I know this seems crazy nitpicky, but I'm going to angle this one a little bit opposite so that they're not both angled in exactly the same direction. Let's go ahead and grab this one. He's going to be sitting over here. Let's actually have him dangling down off this. So I kind of envisioned these like, you know, like apples on a tree. So you might have one that has kind of fallen off the tree and is laying down here on the ground. I'll do that with this one as well. Put this one up here. And I do want to quote. I may have to move something around to get my quote. And I have the brand new fall sticker book here. I found this Wicked Without Coffee, which I absolutely love. And since I don't have any foil yet, we can definitely work this purple in. It's actually almost the same shade of purple in this book, so I can be pretty confident that anything I pick out of here is going to work. I think what I'll do, I was just looking to see if I could fit that here, and I think if we place this guy further over, there you can see how easily that pulled up. I'm just going to lay this sticky side up until I'm ready to come back to it. And we'll go ahead. I think this quote is so perfect for this spread because we've got the little latte there. Oh yeah, perfect. Wicked Without Coffee. I love it. I love it. Okay, now we'll grab this coffee cup. Stick him back on here. He's just growing over here a little bit further. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I don't have one of these on here anywhere yet. Pumpkin spice everything is nice. I think I want to go ahead and put this one down here. There we go. And then let's put just one or two somewhere over here. Let's get a green one over here. I think I'll go ahead and just put this one up here. Okay. And put this one kind of down here in the crook of the tree. I'm going to go ahead and cover this hole. Let me see. I'm trying to keep a lot of my writing space freed up there, so maybe we'll go ahead and just kind of stick him partway off the page since I have one up here. And I might as well go ahead and use this last one. We'll just kind of stick him. Maybe he rolled, just to get something into this corner, maybe he rolled all the way over here to this corner. Now, I kind of want to turn him opposite of that one. Yeah, there we go. Right like that. Okay. Get rid of that. And I still have an entire sheet of these left over for next year. Kind of thinking maybe I want one of these that has a lot more of the light purple, but I'm almost out of space. Maybe I could soften this abrupt edge here by putting one of these. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's put one of these up here. Of course, I gotta have a kitty cat. Perfect. Yeah, I like that. That still gives me plenty of writing space. Okay, so we'll save these for next year. Go ahead and grab our scissors. Trim the edges. I'm not going to get my punch out for that one hole. I like to just grab a a craft knife to chop that out. Got that just a little cleaner. Same thing with this one. Sometimes it's hard when you're doing white against white to get right up to the edge of your paper, and it drives me nuts. Okay, did I have one on here? I did. Just get that tiny little bit right there. Okay, get all my sticker bits off. So all I usually do is just flip over a sticker book so I've got a little bit of thickness so I don't scar my desk. And then I'll just cut this out really quick. It's just a little easier to do it this way than to grab out the craft punch, especially when they stick. And sometimes you don't get it lined up exactly right, and then you get weird, slightly off punches. I think this is just as efficient. So, and you can't even tell I used the back of that book, so. Okay. All right. Love it already. I love it already. Okay. So I wanted to bring some color up here. And I picked out, so I got lots of purple with the tree in this teacher sticker book, which was from I believe the same year as this one. There was this super cute orange washi sticker, which is a perfect shade of orange. So what I'm going to do is lay this down right here. So what I use this box for, I need my knife back again, is I track what I post. I really struggle with posting regularly to my Instagram stories. I don't like to put myself on camera, so I just struggle with that. So I try to put, whenever I post to my Instagram stories, I put it in here, since it's not a lot. And that way I can see where the days are that I didn't get around to doing it. So I made these. This is just matte clear sticker paper, and I just used a spreadsheet and I played around until I found a font that I liked. And I printed out some different stickers that I wanted to use in various places. And if you stick with me long enough, you'll see where I use all these. But I printed one out for Instagram stories. This is a great trick if you maybe don't love your handwriting. You can print on this sticker paper. And that went just a tiny bit crooked. There we go. Now we press that down relatively well. Oh, I just wrinkled my page. You can hardly tell that that's over the orange. It's almost invisible. Okay, so this page is actually pretty much done. What I like to do now, what we have left, is I use these boxes to keep track of what posts I do on what days, to kind of keep things spread out and know where I am. And remember, what was I supposed to post today, and did I actually post it? So I need bullet points, lots and lots of bullet points. But before that, I like to put a box on each day where I can keep track of my social media stats. So Instagram, it's always been Instagram. For a year now it's been Instagram, but as you guys are watching me on YouTube, you know I have started YouTube. So I now need to include my follower numbers, and hopefully you all are going to follow me and help me get that number going up crazy fast. But what I thought I would do, I have the newer of the colorful boxes book, and I'm just going to grab some skinny boxes, some of the lime green, some purple, some black. There is no orange in this book, and I definitely want to put at least an orange, but we can get down into this area since we've got a little orange up there and a little orange down here. So let's just go ahead and rotate through. We'll start with a black one. And I didn't look in my OG colorful boxes because I already know by far I've used all my black. So I've learned the hard way that I need to line up with space for Wednesday because that's the longest word. And let's find a purple because I've got some orange, I've got some green, so let's do some purple. Here we go. Lots of purple options. None of them match exactly, but I think they're close enough. So I like this purple better. It's a little more of a blue purple. Okay, let's go ahead and put, so I also pulled this book for a little bit of orange, just 1 or 2 orange boxes. There we go. They're not the orangiest orange. This one, I think. That's good enough. That'll work. Even right next to that pumpkin, that looks good. I'll just pull the one orange. Now let's go ahead and throw a lime green one on there. Okay, and then back to purple. We'll go ahead and grab another black one while we're here. Just saw them go flying by. Just barely gonna fit. Purple. Oh, and that leaves me with green right beside green. Okay, I gotta figure that out. You guys were probably talking to the TV saying, no, you're not. You're not gonna like that. Okay, let's see. Let's put, since we've got orange and orange, let's move this orange one down here. And we'll just go ahead and put green there, and those will have to be far enough apart to be acceptable. I don't like it, you guys. I don't like it. I know you think I'm crazy. I just want it to be balanced. So purple, black, green. Purple, orange, here we go, black, black, that's it, that did it, green, there we go, I like that, there we go, okay. Oh, boy, I'm just wrinkling this paper terribly today. Okay. Something else I thought I would look for is a weekend banner just somewhere down either in here or down here. And this OG Rainbow book, it's got orange, it doesn't have purple, it's got the lime green. The problem is, if I remember this particular copy, yeah, the orange is practically red. So even though I do like this banner, I think it's a little too far off color-wise. But the green, not that green. There we go, lime green. Such an amazing weekend. I like that. We're going to put it, oh, I know what you're gonna say, green right next to green. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. If I find a weekend banner at some point, I'll stick it there, but I just don't want... Okay, are you guys going to shoot me if I move a couple boxes again? Because I really want to use this green banner. So I'm going to put it there, and I'm just going to move this green one and this purple one. Just going to switch them. Okay, so they're a little bit further apart. Just a little. Green, purple. That's better. And I'm just going to do it. You knew I would. There we go. And you can see, I'm peeling these stickers up quite a bit. They never were on wax paper. They're small. And I have this tool that helps me pull them up at a nice, slow, controlled speed so that they don't jerk and grab a big piece of paper and rip it off. There we go. Oh, I like it. Okay. So the only thing now that's left is bullet points. And that's going to take some time. And again, I want to alternate my 4 colors, the green, the orange, the purple, and the black. So I'm going to use these, and it's going to take me a little while. So I am going to work my way through this, but I'm going to speed it up, and I will come back and speak with you more at the end. Oh, before I do that though, one quick tip. There is no black in this book. So a lot of YouTubers have pointed out this hack where you can take a black marker and just pick some of these, just pick a color. I usually use yellow because it's the lightest. And you just color them black and you won't be able to tell. So I'm going to go ahead and work on that, and I will be back. Okay, this is what we ended up with. Let's go ahead and see how it looks on the discs. There we go. I'm pretty pleased with it. I don't mind so much that this doesn't quite match with that coffee cup there. It looks a little awkward, but I can live with it for a week. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. Stay tuned next week. We're going to do a blackout spread. I hope you'll join me. If so, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.